What's going on, guys? It's Cody from Phat Kids Gaming, and today we are on episode 10 of PhatCraft. That's right. Today, I think we're going to go back to the end and try to get ourselves a nice little thing called an Elytra. Alrighty, guys. So, while I am crafting these bookcases, I shall talk about the end. So, the end I don't know too much about, other than that you need an ender pearl to get into it, and that you need to have lots of blocks in order to get from island to island. I guess there's other islands. Oh, that's perfect. It should get us level 30. Perfect. Alrighty. So I think we're gonna enchant some stuff and then be on our way. Might have to gather some blocks, or we'll probably just use the dirt there. So I think we'll do that. Kill the Enderman actually in the end. I'll meet you guys once I'm actually in the end. Well, here we are. We're in the end, and I've found the little thing that I need to find. I built a little staircase up to it. I had to wear this pumpkin, but you can see out of my right eye there, I built a little bridge across this, like, canyon, this little spot. And I guess we just ender pearled into this thing? No? Oh, there we go. And I guess this might let us view it better. That was cool. But now we're in the end. Like the other part of the end, I guess. And we can go try to find an end city. So hopefully those are pretty common. Or from what I understand, they aren't, and only certain ones have a boat. So I know I'm looking for some type of boat. So let's adventure onward. So one thing I've just realized, being here in the end, and all these Endermen are here, these platforms look really nice for just like ender pearling from like place to place. So I think that's how I'm gonna transport myself and only use all of this dirt if I really need to. I have a pumpkin just in case, and some pots to heal myself. So I think I'm gonna try to kill some of these guys and just jump from platform to platform looking for this city, I guess. Here we are at our first end city, and it looks rather tall. I used quite a few blocks actually in that first little adventure. I thought maybe these platforms would be closer together, but to keep my bearings, I've decided that I'm only going to go west, which is this way. So I know to get back, I can just go east. Now this is interesting. A little parkour thing up this. Oh, by the way, I killed another one, and it dropped a shulker shell. So I guess that's the drop with their little levitation thing. Oh, I shot his and shoot the whole thing out of there. Oh, he dropped one. Oh, you can only shoot them when they're like open. That was a clutch bottle right there. And when we drop, we're going to just use this. I was almost not ready for that, actually. Alright, so we have 2 shulker shells. Oh, there's another one right up here. And... oh! 3 emeralds. Here I am floating at the top of the next one, and there appears to be no loot here. But I did collect some end rods in the last one. It looks like my inventory is full, but that honestly doesn't matter. We can always throw out the sword and such whenever we find something that we actually want. So I'm gonna keep on going west and hoping. Alright, so I'm starting to run really low on blocks, so I haven't found another city yet. So I might have to go back and mine some cobblestone to get more blocks. So I'll have to go all the way back. But I just keep on exploring the islands, been ender pearling, These guys are really easy to kill actually, with this armor and such. So I think ender pearling is definitely the way to go. Now I've almost died a couple times ender pearling. I'm not very. Wait a minute. That's a city. That appears to be a rather large one. That is massive. Wow. Time to do some adventuring. Alrighty, I've gathered up some much needed blocks, and I think now I'm going to time lapse doing this end city. So I don't know how well you guys are gonna be able to tell in the sped up part, but it's the boat that we need to go to. The problem is there's a lot of projectiles. I'm very glad I brought this bucket of water. It saved me so much during the city thing. Alright, so attempt to build over to that. There's a shulker guarding it, and there's a bunch of them on the outside. Don't really know what I should do right now. See, I don't know if it's safe to ender pearl into that. Oh, there's another shulker right there. I could go for that. Oh, but it's so risky. I don't know what the boat looks like on top. Gonna ender pearl on down over here. And onto that block. That'll save us from that. But I'm pretty sure on the top there, it is safe to ender pearl onto there. Unless I get levitated. I just thought about that. Yeah, if I get levitated, I don't know if there's any way I can get back over here. Man, this really makes me wish I brought more arrows. So here's my makeshift tower out of all this random just stuff I've found. And now we are going to attempt to ender pearl onto the boat. And I will qualify that as a success. Oh, there we go. What's in here? Instant health. That's probably useful. Looks like we got a shulker right here. Not a problem inside the boat. And that right there, that's an elytra. And that is exactly what we came for. So I think you'll be happy to know how I plan to get home. So before we left, I had crafted these fireworks rockets. And well, with the elytra, I know you can rocket boost. So once we figure out which way is east, so we're going to be flying off the boat that way. we're just gonna head on back that way. And now we're out of here. Before we end this episode, I'm going to do a couple things that I probably should have done a while ago before even testing that adventure. And that is to make an anvil and use all these enchantment levels that we have. 68 seems like a bit much to just not be enchanting things. And we still have room for more, but I have no more leather, so that's what we're sticking with. I'm actually going to put this anvil, I think right here would look nice. Perfect. Alrighty. That's going to be all for this episode. So this episode we got the Elytra from the end, gathered some end supplies, such as shulker shells, created an anvil, and enchanted a ton of stuff with all those levels we got from the Ender Dragon. I'll see you guys next time at episode 11.